14 RBIs in his first 9 big league games. They lost Gabriel Moreno, and they have found some guy who can fill his spot just fine.
Can you imagine?
Gunnar Henderson has been up twice, struck out both times against Peterson, swinging in the first, looking in the fourth. And he takes a slider out of the strike zone, 1-1. Henderson just 23 years old. He was the second-round pick by the Orioles coming out of high school. He pulls one over the bank, just foul. Barely missed, being an extra base hit. First base umpire Nick Marley right on top of it, 1-2. Gunnar Henderson, last year's American League Rookie of the Year. Brandon Hyde was Manager of the Year in the American League. They won 101 games last year.
A lot of shakeoffs from Peterson.
You know, it's interesting. Going into the day today, there are 6 teams within 1 game for the best record in baseball. Phillies have the best record, 73-51. Nobody, not one team in baseball, is on a pace to win even 95 games this year. There has not been a year in the last 10 where there's been no team win 100. And this year, nobody's on pace for even 95.
Yeah, 2014, that's the last time the Angels went to the postseason with Trout.
2-2 to Henderson. And the slider off the plate, 3-2. Davis walked 1. That was his first batter of the night. He walked Austin Slater. Struck out 6. 3-2 coming to Henderson. And he hits it on the ground down to Alonso. Peterson this time will get over to cover. And the 3-1 putout for the second out. Let's check out your T-Mobile coverage cam. David Peterson put together another strong start.
Well, unlike the Mets, there are left-handed hitters in there for the Orioles. 3 of his 6 strikeouts have come against the left-handers. But boy, he's handled both sides of the plate with his fastball, changeup, slider package.
You know what's also nice? In a year where the Mets have to keep an eye on some of their starters as far as their innings are concerned, one of the byproducts of Peterson getting a late start to his season and not pitching till June coming off hip surgery is they can let him go freely throughout the year.
Nice. It's very unusual in today's game.
He's at 71 innings coming into today, trying to get through the 6th here. And the pitch up and into Santander, 1-1. At the moment, Peterson has lowered his ERA for the season to 2.82. That's spectacular. And again, despite giving up more base runners than any other Mets starter this year. Just have the knack limiting the runs. Of course, keeping the ball in the ballpark's been a big part of that. And he's facing a team that leads the majors in home runs. But he's given up only 6 home runs. This is now his 14th start.
His stuff is good enough to win big time at this level.
Facing a guy with 36 on the year. Santander takes low and away, and it's 3-2.
You know, the last level, Gary, for the pitcher is he's got to believe his stuff is great enough to get big league hitters out.
Second straight full count for Peterson. And Santander hits a 2-hopper to third. Vientos has got it. Side retired. 3 ground balls, 3 outs for Peterson in the top of the 6th. 3-1 New York.